Oh, oh yeah, Blackson in the hizzle, all the shizzle dizzle. We got an excellent show here today, man. We got Vincat. I said Vincat. Man, we got MD up in the hizzle, man. What's going on, MD?
Peace, morning. What's going on, man?
Oh, that's much, man. The title is kind of weird this morning. We had a show yesterday, and man, we had a a special appearance by Fabio. If y'all don't know who Fabio is a strange-looking white boy that comes on. Doesn't say anything, but I want to thank you, Fabio. Right? Yeah, they were clowning Fabio, saying, this is what your Russians look like. I said, y'all stop that, man. Y'all know that man's from the goddamn Appalachian Mountains, from the goddamn West Virginia. Stop playing that. He American cornbread, bro. Stop that shit. But anywho, yeah, I wanted to address that because, man, Angel was in the chat. Angel's like, man, I'm out. And then goddamn GTO, it freaked them the hell out. And I began to wonder. I said, hey, yeah, there go Chris Jackson. He was trolling too, man. Shout out to Chris. And I was like, damn, it freaked the sisters out. But then it's the little things in life. It's the little things like that. And I want to thank GTO. I want to thank Angel for being such girly girls. That's the difference between men and women. Because you guys are women, y'all get freaked out by stuff like that. As a man, I don't know. I don't get freaked out like that. And that's why I have the thumbnail of the deer. If you guys observe nature, observe deers, the fawns, the little kids, the children, and the ones without the antlers, the women, they're usually scary as hell. They run, they see you, and they take off. The buck, on the other hand, the one with the thorns out of his head, that's the male. He don't get freaked out. Every morning, there's like a little island patch, and then you got the two-way traffic. There's like a deer that feeds on the little patch of grass, and cars are just passing them by, and he's like just like it's all good, like he's ignoring it. And just like that male buck, myself, that's being a man, I didn't see nothing wrong with Fabio coming on. Fabio, he's a little weird, I get it. But it freaked the sisters out. It freaked them out. MD, it freaked out Angel, it freaked out GTO. They freaked out, and they got the hell on. So yeah, I was very tickled by that, man. I was very tickled. So sometimes it's just the little things in life, because I notice,
Hey, is that the same dude that's like been showing up? Like,
yeah,
the
he was kind of
the
weird.
yeah, the special needs looking dude.
That's him. Yeah.
Oh hell no. Oh
Yeah, that's Fabio.
oh
That's him,
shit.
MD. Yeah, he came yesterday, man. It freaked Angel out. She's like, oh, I'm out of here. She freaked out. And GTO kind of hung in there too, but when Angel freaked out, GTO kind of freaked out, and they got the hell on. And I said, yeah, that's the difference. All the brothers, we stayed there. We were clowning. Chris Jackson was there, and Africa First was there, man. We were just sitting up there clowning, dude. We were doing what men do. Shit. So yeah, man, shout out. Yeah. Oh, shout out to Abdullah, man. So yesterday, yeah, just doing a recap. We were clowning yesterday, and then Solar jumps on the panel. And Solar was like, he put me on the spot. He's like, man, you think you're going to defend Trump and this and that? He went in about Trump. I guess the show we did with Yanga. So he put Good God Allah on the phone. And I guess that was supposed to spook me. And I said, dude, I will defend Trump, especially shout out to my people in England from a person that's from England. Like, am I supposed to be scared of a person from England And they say, "Oh, you want to debate Trump? I would debate a person. I would debate Trump from anybody in America. So definitely from England. So he's only getting left wing information from. Okay, you got to pick a lane. Oh, you're gonna let me take the lane? Okay, thank you, thank you. All right, y'all. Little road. I don't want to call it road rage, but a little just little road rage, I guess. But anywho, how's my mic? MP, does it sound good?
Yeah, you good. So let me ask you.
Okay.
So let me ask you then. So how would you formulate that topic? Like how would you construct that title, or how would you like for it to be constructed
Oh,
in terms
damn.
of debating it? You know what I mean?
Well, MD, just like religion, well, then you may or you may not disagree with it. Like I was telling, I had mentioned before, politics is based on what I prioritize. So to me, my choice for Trump is a personal choice. Like I like the gas prices. Him saying grab women by the pussies doesn't bother me. They say, oh, he's a racist, doesn't bother me. So what? Okay, who cares? I mean, I don't care. I know a lot of other people care, but I don't care. Is he going to fix this economy? Is he going to end the war? And he's going to lower these gas prices and goddamn lower the inflation. That's what I care about. So to me, those things are priorities. So I would have to formulate it around that. Because I already going to go, good God of Allah is going to say, Blackson, he's a racist. Oh, he said grab him by the pussy. He's going to say all that. And my thing is, so what? How do I convince a judge, if a judge, let's just say it's Solar and Angel, if they care about racism and they care about, oh, Trump said grab him, being misogynistic, I don't know, how do I win at that kind of debate? Like, how am I kind of trying to convince?
So give me an example then. Give me an example of what you see be a fitting title for the debate. You know what I mean?
Is Trump
in order to get your point across?
Okay, I'll label it like this: is Trump the best president in our lifetime for our economy?
Oh wow, that yeah, you jumped all the way out the window. So okay, I get what you're saying.
I think I'm jumping out the window, MD. Okay.
Yeah, with that title, yeah. With that title. I mean, but is the data there to defend it? Yeah, it's there. But it's gonna be hard.
There to defend it. So okay, so it's gonna be hard to talk to me, MD, talk to me.
No, I was gonna say it's not gonna be hard to defend it. You're gonna be hard pressed to compare and contrast as far as other presidents, because you said in our lifetime. So you talk about in any given generation, what like?
Oh,
that I mean that's 2 presidents. You know what I mean? So I mean
that is a jump out the window. Okay, well I don't mean our lifetime. Okay, what I mean is our immediate generation. Meaning, okay, so you got Obama, you got Trump, you got Reagan, you got Nixon. You got Gerald R. Ford. You got Lynn LBJ. Both Bushes. So right there, I would say that realm of presidents I just mentioned. When I say within our lifetime, meaning presidents within our lifespan. I don't know if that makes sense.
I mean, if you talk, because that's why I said you jumped out the window. If you talk to any conventional Republican, they gonna tell you the best president for economics was who?
Reagan.
Okay. You see what I'm saying? So right, I mean, but now you're not talking to a conventional Republican.
Thank you.
You're talking to somebody that's not even in the States.
Thank you.
So, I mean, now, don't get it twisted. You can still formulate an argument around it based off of who you talking to, which is good God Allah.
Right.
He's not going to be able to break down the fundamentals when it comes to conventional Republican presidents. You know what I mean? Or any president for that matter when it comes to the economy here. So yeah, you could argue it. I just said you jumping out the window because I know most people would say Reagan. You know what I mean?
again, strategically, we got to look at my opponent. And if I was on a Rumble and we were talking to all conservative, Republican, white, whatever, yeah, I wouldn't. That would not be my approach. Remember, we're talking about a black guy from England who is a Muslim. So, and I'm
Right.
accounting on if he's anything like Yanga or anything like Solar, they're so far to the left that they're not even. Everything that's to the right is evil. So they're going to miss the whole Reaganomics. They're going to miss that, even though now we're saying it out.
I wouldn't call them left. I would call them a damn anarchists. Is what I would call them.
I would too, but most of your anarchists are to the left, though,
yeah,
right?
I would look at it being left.
Okay,
I mean,
fair enough.
to a certain extent.
Okay.
But
what I'm saying,
we talking about a people that you can look at it from a left wing perspective. Yeah, but hell, these people don't want the government here at all. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
So,
Right. So they're not going to even look at stats. They're not going to look at the good at what Trump's doing. They're not going to look at the good of what any president's doing. Let me give you an example. Like, y'all know, Yanga, he's pretty politically astute, right? I keep saying Venkat. MD and I had to school Yanga the difference between a rhino and a MAGA. Did we not have to do that on Yanga's show the other day, MD?
yeah.
So we had to school somebody as completely astute as Yanga the difference between a rhino and a goddamn MAGA. If you don't know the difference between a MAGA and a rhino, you're at a disadvantage right there. And I don't think good God Allah is more politically astute than Yanga is. And in fact, I'm going to go as far as to say this. A lot of Yanga's political news, and we were on Yanga's show, he used the Young Turks out of all, like, the Young Turks. The Young Turks, wow.
Yeah,
I'm just like,
you can't
wow.
get no more left than that. Now that's
you can't
left.
get no more. That is left. And I was like, damn, Yanga, the Young Turks? Oh my gosh. And basically I put out I jumped out the window yesterday and I said I would challenge Rio, Yanga, Akasha, good God Allah. I told Solar any of them if they want to do a Trump debate. And the only reason I didn't put Madan Kimmon in that because I just found out Madan Kimmon is a Trump supporter. Shout out to Madan Kimmon. He's a Trump supporter, like just like we. I said, oh shit, okay.
Well, hell, he religious, ain't he? Hell, that should like cancel each other out.
It should, but again, you're dealing with YouTube religious people. You got religious people who are like here in the South, who are the religious right, and then you got YouTube religious people, meaning most religious people should be to the right, but you got people like Yanga who are watching the Young Turks for their political insight. So
Right.
I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying. And then that's most people, like your Solars, your Yangas. I'm assuming your good God Allah, like I said, he lives in a far left country. Like, it don't get, and they are so, the media pollutes their minds so much about Trump and just our politics in general. Like, England has a really vicious stereotype of Americans. So, yeah, that all his shit's going to be tabloid. And if he dig in the numbers, he's going to show that Trump was about his business when it comes to economics. So, hey, man, I welcome good God Allah. I welcome that. I would love to have that Trump debate with him. In fact, I would like to try that Trump debate with anybody in this video.
So like I said, I wasn't able to listen to the full context when Good God Allah was on there. So when is he debuting? Like what's up with him?
No, that I don't know. He didn't give it clear. He just, Solar just got him on the phone and, got him to just accept the debate. We didn't really get a title, but he just said, Blackson, you crazy? You know where you at with accent. How you going to defend Trump? I said, I will defend Trump. I said, bro, I will take that debate with you. But we didn't get a date set up. We didn't get a house session. In fact, your house session is going to be before his because yours is this Sunday. This Sunday at goddamn, So you're going to be in the lead before him.
Okay.
So
Cool.
I don't know what to tell you as far as like when he's getting
And,
his hound session, when he's
and
going to
to
be
be
in. I
honest,
don't know.
I remember Angel. We was on somebody live. It may have been Yanga live. And
Okay,
shouts out to Angel. She was in the chat, and she was like, man, like it would have been cool if you like your hound session could have been why we should support Trump. I don't consider myself a MAGA Republican. Let me say that for the record.
right,
I do not consider myself a MAGA Republican. Have I voted for MAGA Republicans? Yes, I have. The reason being is, again, the old adage, lesser of the two evils. When I look
right,
at policy, I'm looking at the policy that's going to benefit me. The hell with the person that's speaking the policy.
right.
I consider myself a radical Republican in the eyes of, like Reconstruction era.
That's right.
That's what I consider myself. Now, with that being said, I can still debate if Trump is more beneficial. I can still debate that,
Right,
and I would take the affirmative. You know what I mean?
right,
I can debate that shit all day
right.
because I guarantee because I can debate it because I know that the opposition is Democratic. You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
So just based off of that alone, I can debate that topic. You know what I
That's
mean?
facts.
Now
That's a fact.
if you're saying something like different, other than like Democrat, then yeah, I may like try to two-step away from it.
Okay,
But if the only opposition is Democratic leadership, hell yeah, I'll debate it. You know what I mean? I'll debate it all
absolutely,
day.
absolutely. And that's what I'm counting on. I'm counting on all of the damn debaters I put on that list, including Yanga. Like I said, Yanga, Rio, Akasha. I count on them using leftist talking points, leftist media, leftist whatever it is that they said about Trump. Because, like I said, they never attack his policy. They always attack his personal. Oh, Trump said this and said that, and Trump's a racist. But no, you ain't never gonna see him attack those gas prices that Trump had. You ain't gonna never see him attack those foreign policies that Trump had. But hey, you know what? Like I said, I'm ready to take that debate, man. Good God, if you watching, man, because I know Solar's gonna get this back to you, man. Hey, man, I'm not gonna back down on the because I am sure, and I voted for Trump twice, and if he runs again, I will vote for him again, regardless of what's happening in J6 or Stormy Daniels. I don't give a damn. I want those gas prices back. As a owner of my own business, I love those gas prices, and I will goddamn debate anybody. Because Biden, because I was paying attention, a lot of people weren't paying attention. When Biden and Trump had that debate, Biden said he's going to take away subsidies from the oil industry. And somehow people missed that? Like, how did they miss that, MD? How did they miss that?
I don't know, but here's what me and you differ.
Okay.
I wouldn't allow if that debate was to happen. I wouldn't allow the topic to put your position on trial. You know what I mean?
Oh, good point. Good point.
If you're making it all about Trump and not about the opposing viewpoint, there lies the problem.
Gotcha.
You know what I
Okay,
mean?
so it should be right. So it should be formulated better. I agree. And that's why I'm glad you're here, so I don't jump out the way.
Right. In a debate like that, you can't allow, because all they're gonna do is put Trump on trial.
Right.
I'm not. That's not. My case is not to defend the antics of Trump. That's not the case. The case is
Not mine either.
right, but that's why formulating a debate title is a strategy.
Absolutely.
If you allow certain things, certain wording, certain jargon to be within the topic, then it allows the judges to view it as a trial. You know what I'm saying? No,
Right.
it's Trump and his policy versus whatever you talking about. You know what I mean?
I like it. Okay,
And like I said, yeah, like people like Yanga, people like Good God Allah, they'll use left-wing talking points to show the antics of Trump. But
Right.
what you're gonna have to get them to do is show
The policy.
talking points based off of the policy of what they trying to push. That's what you're gonna have to do.
10-4.
And like I said,
Gotcha.
in my opinion,
Gotcha.
they're not gonna be able to show that through left-wing policy because they're not left-wing
Right.
people. They anarchists.
That's right.
Yeah, Yeager don't. I mean, Yeager. I mean, he'll pretty much tell you he don't give a damn about government like that.
That's a fact.
And I'm pretty sure, good God, Allah don't give a damn about government like
That's a fact.
that. Not from a democratic sense. You know what I mean?
You're gonna be a cold debate.
I mean-
You're gonna be a cold debate.
I mean, Yeager is a self-proclaimed communist. Self-proclaimed.
Yeah,
That ain't me saying it. That's him saying it.
that's right.
So, Negro, you're gonna have to show me within the subtext of communism how that's more beneficial for me and my people as opposed to the democratic system of government, whether it be left or right.
That's a fact.
And you only got a handful of examples. You got Stalin, you got Pol Pot, you got China, you got Chairman Mao, and these people.
Right.
And I'm pretty sure when you give them examples, black folks go 2 steps away from it because they're gonna be like, oh hell no. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Especially if it got anything to do with checking their pocket.
Well, indeed. To coincide with your argument, I was going to use policy. I wasn't going to use all that. I was going to, if they were going to say, oh, rely on the antics, I was just going to shoot for the policy because I don't care about the antics. I care about the policy. So what you're saying is exactly what I care about. When I go to the polls, that's what I care about. I don't care about antics. I care about policy. Hell, I'm a truck owner. Antics don't goddamn change the price of the goddamn fuel when I'm filling up my damn truck. But those subsidies sure do.
Right.
Subsidies play a big part. And if you goddamn, you ain't got, if the truckers are fueling up more and they got to deliver food, guess what? The food is going to go up. So yeah, I could debate that all day long, brother. I could debate that with a goddamn solar. I could debate that with a Yanga, a good God Allah, a damn Blue, a damn Rio. Yeah, I could debate that with a Akasha. It don't matter. I would debate that with all of them on policy. That's what I plan on doing. I don't plan on doing no antics. I can give 2 fucks about the antics.
Right. Yeah,
It's just a trending talking point. Oh, Stormy Daniels. You're not going to hear me mention a Stormy Daniels or a J6 not one time. You're going to hear policy after policy after policy when it comes to Trump.
Right.
That's what you're going to hear. And bills that he has passed, stuff that he's passed to benefit Americans as a whole. That's what you're going to hear from me.
Yeah, I feel you.
So,
I feel you.
Yeah. So, but you're right though. It's all about formulating the debate. And so now that you told me that, yeah, I'm gonna definitely formulate it around policy and not around antics. I don't care about antics. And I'm pretty sure that's what Good God Allah, and I'm sure that's what Yanga count on when facing a Trump opponent.
Right.
And that's not
And
the case.
I'm glad Good God Allah is putting his hat in the ring because again that gives me a lane to jump in as far as the religious stuff. Like I said, I'm not going to debate any scriptural topics. I'm not going to do that. But I will debate socio-political topics within religion. I'll debate that all day too. With Good God Allah, with him I debated with Yanga because Yanga is a Muslim. What was Islam, the institution of Islam, created in opposition to Christianity?
Right, absolutely.
That's another debate that I'll run into.
Right.
So yeah, I mean, the sky's the limit in terms of how, like, putting the title together is like putting a puzzle together.
Right.
You know what I mean? You got to put it together in the right fashion to benefit your argument. If you put it together wrong, it's just gonna put you in a corner. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
So I mean, I get it, and this coming from somebody who ain't never had no formal debate.
Right.
So don't take my word for no gospel. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying I understand the strategy. You know what I mean?
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, like I said, I'm strictly policy, and see, I'm glad that actually says that. She said you got to have the debate in a way where the policies is being discussed, and that's all I was going to do. And then it says only because Trump is embarrassing. Okay, so when you say embarrassing, I'm assuming you're talking about antics. I'm not going to talk about antics. Antics ain't got nothing to do again. GTO. I am a truck owner. This truck, I run my own business. So as a business owner, it's not embarrassing whether everybody says to me. I'm not concerned about that. I'm concerned about policies. What's embarrassing if I pump gas and don't have enough money to go pay the cashier? That is embarrassing.
Right.
That would be embarrassing. It'd be embarrassing is being on the side of the road with no diesel in my damn truck, not making no money. That is embarrassing. But see, I'm talking as a business person.
Embarrassing to like what fashion of your life? Like we talking about as black folk. What's more embarrassing than what the Democratic Party does to black folk?
Right.
That's a direct embarrassment. I remember when the primaries was going on and Hillary was running, and she went on Roland Martin's show, and they was doing the shuckle buck. That's embarrassing.
Yeah.
Because that's in direct violation of black folk. Biden saying if you don't vote for me, you ain't black. That's embarrassing.
That is not only
a direct violation of black folk. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Trump saying grab by the pussy. I can't relate to that because I ain't a woman. It may be embarrassing to you as a woman, but I'm not a woman. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like what has Trump? Go ahead.
Oh no, go ahead. You on a roll. Go ahead, man.
No, I was just gonna say, what has Trump done that was in direct violation of black folk? You know what I mean? Could you use the argument? Well, his voter base is racist as hell. I agree, but that's not an embarrassment to me. That's what I expect. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I can't wait till you get in the league, bro. Damn, cause you saying everything that I want to say. Shit. Hardest thing is gonna be, well, you know what? Let me. Boy, MD, you gonna be a goddamn force to be reckoned with. MD, you're gonna
I'm coming. I ain't coming to bullshit around. Like I ain't.
I know.
I'm coming to lob off heads. Like,
hey, just by this conversation alone, right? Just this conversation alone. Hey, you getting me to formulate that damn topic just right shows you ain't fucking around. Because I didn't even give the title much thought, but now that you came on, you got me in a direction. So like I said, when it comes to policy, let me be specific. When it comes to policy, I will debate Yanga. I will debate goddamn Rio. Because I will make good God a lie again, because we are debating policy. Policy.
Right.
So yeah, it is what it is, man. So yeah, shout out to GTO, shout out to E-Bizzle. Shout out to Venkat. Yeah, man. Shout out to all of y'all, man. But yeah, that would be my Trump debate as far as policy. So again, I'm not here to debate Trump antics. I'm not concerned with Trump antics. When I go at the fuel pump every day, every time I think about that I think about that debate between Biden and Trump. I think about that every time I'm pumping gas at fucking $3.40 a goddamn barrel, a gallon. That's what the fuck I'm thinking about. And I'm mad. I get mad every time I think about that shit. And I gotta weigh in and MT will tell you, man, he just lost a truck over gas prices.
Right. Yeah, I had my own truck last year. I had to give it up because it was too high. I couldn't afford to fill it up no more. Like I physically could not afford to do it. So I had to get my truck up.
Right. So I'm sure J6 was the last thing on your mind when you had to give up your truck. Am I correct,
Yeah.
MD?
I didn't give a damn about JC.
Right. And neither do I. Neither do these other truckers out here. But again, I feel like sometimes when I talk about a policy, I guess I'm representing the business owner, the truck drivers here in Georgia. Because I don't know what the rest of y'all doing in them other states. I just only can go by the rate state, and that's why I said shame on you, Rio. Shame on you, Blue, because all those people I mentioned live in red states. They just happen to be working in red states. They're not goddamn dormant and goddamn living it off of goddamn welfare in a blue state. Imagine that. But again, we'll
Right.
just stick with Trump's policy. We won't even go red state, blue state. That's a whole nother debate. We won't even do that. That's a debate I actually wanted with goddamn, what's that dude, Domo. I wanted the goddamn red state, blue state with Domo. But, Domo caught out, so it is what it is.
Yeah. So yeah.
But yeah, for a
So
person
at
like
the
you,
end
got
of,
a lot, like I said.
oh my bad. I think I'm breaking up. My bad. Go ahead. I'm in
No, go
Kennesaw.
ahead, go ahead.
My
No,
bad.
go
Give
ahead.
me a second.
Oh, okay, no problem. Yeah, you're breaking up. Damn. All right, well, before we, and like I said, y'all, Blackson, I sent graphics about Trump's policy. Facebook Messenger. Okay, appreciate that, Venkat. Appreciate that, Venkat, man. Hey, man, Venkat, shout out to you, man. Thank you for all the work you've done, bro. Thank you for everything that you've done, all the graphics and everything, man. Hey, anybody needs graphics, y'all hit up Venkat. Venkat is in the chat, man. If you guys got shows to do, man, let me tell you, he has done some of the best graphics out there, man. Shout out to Venkat. Y'all support Venkat. Uh, y'all support Venkat, man. That's all I gotta say, man. I 100% endorse Venkat. But yeah, like I said, man. Yeah, I would debate Trump policies all day long. I hope good God Allah's listening, man. I wish I can get him on the show because I mean, but this is typical English behavior. He feels so emboldened. I don't even think he knows the difference between red state and blue state here in the U.S. I don't know if he understands that most of the red states have a better economy and a better employment rate as far as to a blue state. Blue state, you have more goddamn welfare recipients, more unemployment. But what do I know about America? He's from England. What would I know? But again, man, that's no shot to goddamn good God Allah, man. Good God Allah, man. I like your debate style, but I think it's a little arrogant for you being from England, you being across the pond, where your whole country is more liberal to the left of us, and try to tell me about a president who directly affects me and my economy and my state, as opposed to you being in England in a whole nother country, under a whole nother government. But it's all good. Let's debate that. Let's debate it. Because at the end of the day, we got to debate policy.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah, yeah, we got to debate policy. But again, I think he's going to bring antics to the table. He's going to bring antics and all that, and pull on people's emotions. You can't pull on my emotions because again, when I'm on the side of the road out of fuel, that's when my emotions come out. When I got a flat tire because gas prices are taking up most of my damn profit, that's when I'm emotional. That's when I'm emotional. MT will tell yesterday his truck broke down. I'm sure he was very emotional yesterday when his truck broke down.
Yeah, I damn
That's
sure
when
was.
oh yeah. That's why I said, I step back. I see MD, man. Hey, I can hear it in his voice. I heard the frustration in his voice. So yeah, that's when we get emotional. Shout out to Juju. Shout out to E Bizzle. Shout out to E Bizzle. Shout out to Juju. I don't know if I know Juju's working. I don't know if E Bizzle's at work right now. I'd love to get E Bizzle on the panel. I'd love to get him on the panel. Let me drop a link just in case somebody want to join us, man. But yeah, man, I appreciate, man, for you not letting me jump out the window with that Trump title, MD.
No, it's all good. Because like I said, you already know the MO. Like the MO is to attack Trump directly and not allow for any alternative. You know what I mean?
Right,
I do
absolutely.
that. But hold
Right,
on, wait a minute. Like I said, you have to understand what is the alternative policy wise
right.
as opposed to I mean let's take Trump out of the equation as opposed to the Republican
Do that.
Party. And
Right.
like I said, I'm not an advocate for the Republican Party. Not
I'm not either.
I'm not an advocate for that shit. Because they do a
But
lot of dumb
again,
shit.
but again, you had to school Yango on the difference between the rhinos and the MAGAs. There's a difference. I don't trust the Republicans either. Let me get. Oh, we got Venkat. Okay.
Right.
Hey, Venkat. We got opposing view. Uh-oh. We about to get it from Venkat. We about to get it from Venkat. Uh-oh.
What's up, Blackson? What's up,
What's
MD?
going on?
What's going
Man,
on?
just hearing the hot topics.
Uh-oh. We know we gonna get it. We gonna get it from you now. Uh-oh.
No, I get what you're saying though. Some of the stuff you're saying, I kind of agree with what you're saying because it is true that Democrats have had moments of like, oh my God, embarrassing black people, and I get those perspectives that you guys say. Some of it though, I don't agree with because like the red state stuff. I mean,
Right.
it's the Republicans are notoriously have the poorest states in the country come from Republican states.
Okay. Fair
Yeah,
enough. But see, Venkat, the difference between you and good God Allah, you're from America, so you can argue all the points. You can counter argue. He's from England.
right.
He's going to rely just solely on tabloid and oh Trump, just but no policy. He's not. See now I would have to use a different strategy because I know Venkat knows some policies that you can counteract. Like you said, there's some red states that are horrible. You can
Yeah,
counteract that. You think good God Allah from England will be able to counteract that? I don't think so. I'm just, I'm
I think you might be correct on that. Yeah, you may be right. I don't understand how a person from another country, unless they really focused in on our policies, but that's hard to believe. Yeah, I
I
mean,
would
I
find
get
that
what you're saying.
very hard to believe. I would
Yeah,
find that very hard to believe. But you know what? I wouldn't underestimate him. I would just get all my policies together and just wait for him because I am betting and banking on Venkat and MD for him to do Trump's antics. That's because every person, and I hate to stereotype, hey, what's going on, Empress, who's from England? Shout out to Empress. Most of my friends from England, they put Trump under the antics category. They can't tell you anything about his policies. Like nobody in England. Now you might know this, Venkat, and I'm sure you'll have a counteractive point. Nobody in England, I don't think, is aware. Please correct me, Empress, if I'm wrong. Knows that Trump pardoned goddamn 2 black celebrities. They don't know that. They don't know about just that simple stuff. I'm gonna just give it a benefit
yeah,
of
but
the doubt.
that
Lil
was that
Wayne
was
and
that's
goddamn Kodak Black. Right, but
yeah.
you know that.
Yeah, but he probably did that for propaganda purpose. I mean, these guys are very selective in what they do. I mean,
No.
he pardoned a bunch of people directly connected to him, and then threw those token ones in there because they're celebrities. But it would have been nice if he would have pardoned some of these guys on death row that are innocent or
Right.
whatnot, or take the time to research and find that out. There's like a lot of black people and Latinos that are like in that situation. He could have helped out. Some that
Now
have major campaigns behind it. So
I'm
that
gonna
would have
tell you
opened my
though,
eyes.
the only death blow a person from England can do to me about Trump is Trump not pardoning Julian Assange. That would be a death blow. But
Mm,
again, but that falls on the left too. That falls on Biden. That falls on goddamn not only Biden. That falls on Obama. So Julian Assange is looked at as the enemy of the United States. Period. So that not only follows on Trump. That falls on Obama also.
hmm
So, because Trump was like, oh, I love Julian Assange. He was all campaigning and he was pro Julian Assange because he was exposing Hillary Clinton and the Podesta files and all that. But the minute Trump was like, well, Julian Assange, who's that? Like, Oh, damn, Trump, you know who Julian Assange is now? So, yeah, that would be a death blow, but I doubt he would even go there. But now that I put the cat's out the bag, I'm going to counteract that just in case he's listening to the show. Shout out to Empress. Shout out to everybody in the UK. But again, y'all have a tabloid view of who Trump is. Y'all don't have a policy version. Like me and Venkat, we have opposing views about Trump, but we live here. And we can go toe-to-toe on policy. Y'all just got the TMZ version of Trump. All y'all hear is grab her by the pussy and I don't know, whatever antics Trump has done, that's all y'all got. That's all y'all got from England. So I will happily take that debate. And like MD said, I will structure it where you're just dealing with policies.
Right.
And if you're dealing with policies, he will get smoked if he comes with all that Trump antic this and Trump antic that. I will smoke him on the policy.
Well, you know how I feel about Trump, but
Oh,
you know,
I know, yeah.
I look at the policies as well too. I know that the majority of the things he did was executive orders. I know that he only passed one bill. Like Joe Biden in his first year passed like two bills, maybe just about three almost in a year and a half.
Okay.
So the Joe Biden looks like kind of crazy and weird, and he's like Mr. Magoo, like, but he's like stumbling on all these bills that he's able to maneuver and pass, and you get surprised, like, oh my God, this one you think he's going to be horrible if he does something. Am I a major fan of Biden? No, I'm not. I was against Biden running. I did not want that.
But Venkat, I never came at you on a cartoon Mickey Mouse approach when it came to Biden. I asked you one question.
Right.
I said, Venkat, how the hell is Biden begging somebody for oil he just tried to assassinate? Maduro. I asked you that, and you were like, that shit was crazy. And I left it alone. I didn't mess with Venkat no more.
Right.
I didn't mess with Venkat no more. I left Venkat alone.
Right. Oh man, yeah. Oh yeah, you're right.
You know, but I know you would be now. If Venkat was in the league, I believe Venkat would be a tough opponent on the left side because you know your stuff. So hey, shouts out to Venkat. You do know your stuff, and that's why I came at you with that craziness Biden did. You're going to try to assassinate Maduro and turn around and ask him for oil. I knew. I said,
if Venkat entered the league, good God Allah said he would debate him on the same topic because with Biden. That Biden is working in the best interest of the devil. See, the thing that y'all don't understand about this, I'm going to first say that I'm liking your show. Trevor, keep doing your thing. I like how you're conducting the show and what you're talking about, centered around a good debate topic that I want to see happen. But let me get back into what I was saying, right? See, the thing that you don't know about the British slugger, he believes that the whole political system, not just in America, but also in the UK, he don't fuck with none of that shit. So, like what I'm trying to tell you, Trevor, be careful. He's trying to knock your head off. He's swinging haymakers, brother. So I'm hearing what you're saying, and me in America, I may vote for Trump. I may vote for Trump if he runs. Based off of what you're telling me. Based off of what you're telling me, I may personally vote for Trump. But in terms of the debate topic, be careful. Be careful, Trevor. I'm sorry. I call this nigga Trevor.
Right, all right, Trevor. Oh, Blackson, you said no. And I'm going to be careful. Like I said, No, tell good God Allah, I strictly want to do a debate on policy. Right. I'm going to be careful.
Hey, real quick, you heard something.
Hey, MD will be in the building on Sunday.
7 o'clock.
All right. So he will be in the building Sunday, 7 o'clock. Make sure you be in the building. I want to talk to you about the presentation, right? Because I got a suggestion, right? Why don't you go in there and talk about Trump instead of the reparations?
See,
You think
Angel
you could
said
do
the
that?
same thing. Angel said the same
You
thing.
want to?
Now I could formulate.
That's her idea. That was her idea.
I
That
could
was her
formulate.
idea.
Yeah. I remember she said that in the chat a couple days ago. I'm not no MAGA Republican. That ain't who I am. But for the sake of stirring the pot, Solar, I'm gonna do it. Sunday.
Okay,
Why
so
is
you
Trump
think
more
you're not a
beneficial?
mega? Why is
No, I ain't no
Trump
MAGA
more
Republican. No.
beneficial? You're just a regular Republican. You're a Ronald Reagan Republican.
You hold on. Say what?
You're a Ronald Reagan Republican.
Hell no. Nah, I'm a radical Republican. I'm a Republican in the days of like Thaddeus Stevens, Charles something. I'm a Reconstruction Republican. That's what I am. But I can still argue why Trump is more beneficial than Biden. I can still argue that. I can argue why it's more beneficial policy-wise, why Trump is more beneficial. So I tell you what, Solar, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put it all together in the presentation, 5 minutes only. I'm gonna put it together. I'm gonna add Trump in there in the House session.
Okay.
Just to stir the pot.
Stir the pot. That's right. Stir the pot up. I think that should be a very interesting House session.
So yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that.
And
Yeah,
MD, I agree because I don't think nobody gonna see you on reparations, bro. But if you throw Trump in there, you gonna rile up the niggers. I guarantee that. You gonna have them niggers riled all up there.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'll tie. Like I said, I still talk on reparations somewhat, but I'll put Trump in there as a benefit when it comes to the policies within the party. I'm gonna do that just for you, Sol. I'm gonna do it.
That's great. That's great. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. So Sunday, 7 o'clock. Now, hey, they done flipped the switch now. So all the folks that want to try to run me down, now y'all got the opportunity.
Yes, sir.
Now y'all got the opportunity because you weren't gonna be able to run me down on reparations.
No, they not. They gonna try to run you down on Trump though.
Trevor trying to get at you on that reparations topic.
I know. But Trevor figure out a way to two-step up out of it real quick.
Do you think you're ready for Trevor? Do you think you're ready for Trevor? The young phenom.
That I'm hoping, and I know he got Blue lined up. I'm hoping that I can beat Trevor's third debate.
Okay.
You have a debate with Trevor, MD?
No, I'm hoping to get one.
What would it potentially?
Blue will be his second. Huh?
What would it potentially the subject be?
Reparations.
I mean, I could go. I can go a couple of ways with Trevor. I can go with reparations, men, the black community, and make them whole as U.S. citizens. Or I could go is black immigrants are more beneficial policy wise than black Americans. I can go either way.
Oh, that's a good one right there. That's gonna stir up the immigrant community.
Oh, yeah. I can go either way with Trevor, but yeah, I want Trevor to be my first. Well, I don't know if he'll be my first because like I said, I know he got a debate with Blue.
Right.
So let him get that out the way, and then I'll be his third debate. I'm looking forward to it.
That would be something.
All the shit me and Trevor been talking. Yeah, I got to see you now. I got to see
Right.
it.
So I'm going back and I'm gonna go and listen, continue to listen to
Black Sun
Black
facial
Sun.
expression.
Black Sun laying down, all these points that, like, I don't know, you may could take them out in deep waters when you get into the policies. I don't know what they show over there in the UK. I don't really know. They may just show the grabbing the pussy and all that type of trivial stuff over there, and
Yeah, but
maybe he don't
Solar,
know.
we keep talking about policies. Like, he don't really got any policies. I mean, besides the tax cuts, he didn't really have anything. When he got the judges in there, that was Mitch McConnell's maneuvering, stopping Obama's pick for a whole year, which was unprecedented, right? And then Ruth Ginsburg died. So I mean, like, he really didn't have a policy. He just did executive orders, and that was it. Where was the policies? He rode on Obama's economic success, and there's graphics and documentation data out there that'll show where the trajectory of the economy was, and he just rode it. He literally went from a month where he was dissing Obama's economy when he was not president yet, and 3 months into being president, the economy is real now. The economy is legitimate now because he was president. So I'm just saying, I'm asking you guys, like, what policies is this guy passing that really benefit? I know one thing he did. He made it more expensive to buy a home. There was an additional $1,000 that you had to pay. He did that like in the first few months of his administration starting up. So I don't understand what policies was so great, so golden, because he didn't do anything.
You know what it sounds like to me, Ben Cat?
Yep.
Sound like you need to join a league.
Oh God.
That's what it sounds like to me.
No. I just don't have the time like that. You guys have like all this great like researching that you do and all this tactical maneuvering. I just don't have the ability to do that right now.
You just did it though. You just did it.
Yeah, but you guys are on another level. I'm not.
Yeah, he'll come around to it. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to get his feet wet. It's understandable. I mean, y'all guys are, definitely, when it comes to bringing y'all information, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It takes time to put together information for PowerPoints and stuff like that. So, you know what I mean? But Trevor, are you going to answer his question though, brother? Like you know what I mean? What policies did Trump come with, brother?
Again,
I think you're talking about you, Blackson.
Oh yeah, right. I get it. Yeah, Solar got Trevor on the brain.
Yeah, I got Trevor on the brain. My bad.
Again, I'm not gonna go back and forth with Ben Cat so I can give good God Allah some ammunition. I'm not doing that. You
want to keep your?
I mean, that's true. That's true.
Right. That's why I said I would love for Ben Cat to get in the league because he's bringing up good points that I know good God Allah's not going to bring up. It's a difference between good God Allah and Trevor. I mean, I said Trevor. Ben Cat. Ben Cat is a citizen of the United States government. He plays. I know.
After this, we're going to just talk about Trevor. Let's fuck it. We're just going to talk about Trevor after we finish this. We're speaking him into existence right now.
Right. Well, let me say this again. Me debating Ben Cat on Trump is different than me debating good God Allah on Trump.
But how do you know though? Like what I'm saying to you, bro. Like how do you know that he don't know the policies and stuff like that? How do you know that? Are you assuming?
I mean, if he does, I'm assuming. But however, if he does, then we'll have a good fight. We have a good fight. But I'm telling you, he's not going to be as tough of a fight as Ben Cat. I already know that.
Okay.
Because Ben Cat is here. Good God Allah, he's only going by what the media feeds him. He can only go by what the media feed him and how it benefits us as Americans. He's on the outside looking in. So, shout out to good God Allah, but I have an advantage simply because I'm here and he's there.
I mean, that is
So yeah,
legitimate. What Blackson is saying, that's a real legitimate statement he's making. Because how many people are really that astute on foreign policy to that degree? You may know
right.
some things, the outline information, but as far as like the depth, he may not have that. It's very possible.
Hey, you might have to ask that Negro, Black Son, what's Sleepy Boris? What was Sleepy Boris, Boris Johnson playing?
Facts.
What's the Indian guy they got over there now? Damn, what's his name?
Yeah, what about the prime minister that only served 44 days?
Yeah. What about her? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, what about her? Yeah, what about her? I forgot her damn name. The shortest goddamn prime minister in English history. What about her?
Yeah,
Help me
let's
out.
keep it a buck.
Yeah, let's keep it a buck. Help me out, Empress. That female that only served 44 days. What's her name? Come on now, the one that texts Anthony Blinken saying it is done when the goddamn pipeline got bombed. That one. That one. Yeah, that woman. Yeah, what about her? Come on now. Shit. Good God, lie. You can get this smoke, bro. You can get this smoke. You talk about Trump, bro. Y'all got some people over there. Woo.
Yeah, they
Hey,
fucked up over there in London
woo.
town. I ain't trying to hear
Yeah,
nothing you
London,
talking
boy.
about.
Yeah, I ain't trying to hear nothing about America, bro. But, shout out to my brothers and sisters in England. But y'all got some kooky, goofy politicians over there.
Hell,
Want to talk about Trump.
Sleepy Boris Johnson didn't even want to be there half the time.
Right. And let's not mention.
Boris Johnson used to look
what?
like he just got up out the bed and put his suit on and be like, damn, I gotta go. Damn.
Yeah, man, that crazy hairdo. His hairdo tells it all.
Yeah, just got out the bed. Like, damn, I gotta go to work. I'm late.
Damn, you forgot to comb your hair. No, I'll be all right. Hair be everywhere, boy. But yeah, man, shout out to goddamn Good God Allah. Shout out to my brothers and sisters in England. Shout out to EJ Boxer. Shout out to Poetic Empress. But hey, y'all can talk all that shit about Trump, but hey, y'all got some explaining to do with y'all politicians. Y'all got some explaining to do.
Notice. Solar put me in a box, right? He tried to put me in the box with the Trump thing. Now I've said multiple times that I've never considered myself a MAGA Republican. Do I vote Republican? Yeah, a lot of the times I do. Though I sometimes vote Democrat based off of the policy, right?
Right.
But for the sake of stirring the pot, for the sake of getting something going, I'm going to implement Trump and his policy within my presentation on Sunday. I'm gonna implement it.
Facts.
Just to get the Negroes head out the hole. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
I'm gonna do it. Like I said, Angel said it the other day. I thought I had disregarded it then, but now I see ain't no escaping from it, so I'm gonna go and work with it.
Because they want to get shit popping. I get it. I see what they're doing. They want to get shit popping. They know you come just for reparations. Ain't nobody gonna want to see you. The minute you mention Trump, boy, everybody gonna be up in arms when you mention Trump, bro. So yeah. I see what they're doing.
Yeah.
And it makes sense.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good, and I can still strategize. And I can still strategize around it. Like I said, I could take a MAGA debate.
Yeah.
But it's gonna have to be formulated right. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. Yeah. And I'm like, hey, you saved me from jumping out the window. I'm so glad you Team Marina because it's had to be formulated just right, man. And I got a lot. But you're right. It has to be formulated, bro. We can't make this a TMZ match. We can't make it a TMZ. Because that's what I'm guaranteed. Yeah, he's coming with that TMZ shit.
Because ultimately, this is what you could do. Ultimately, and I'm glad, and I'm gonna expose this Sunday. Ultimately, what you can do is take the focus off of Trump You
That's
can
right.
literally do that because based off of the opposition, it's going to be a tit for tat. So it's not. It could get to a point where it's not even going to be about Trump anymore. Especially if you talk about anarchism, then we in a whole different pot. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
And I guarantee when you're dealing with people like Good God Allah, when you're dealing with people like Yanga, Blue, any of these people, they anarchists.
Wait, hold
They
on,
they
hold on. Are you accusing them wanting to take us to Mad Max land?
there it is. Welcome to another edition of Thunderdome. Like I said, and once you get into that realm, then you in my lane. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
Then
right.
I can take the onus off of Trump altogether, and I can just hit you about the head and shoulder with politics.
Hey, what did you guys think about DeSantis' low blow on Donald Trump, where he was kind of addressing the Stormy Daniels thing, and he just went about mentioning, I don't know about cheating with a porn star, and just putting all that stuff in the front street instead of just answering the question. He started answering the question, but he started with that first, and then he just made a little comment. But
Well, you got to understand, like we getting into around the season where it's time for mudslinging. Like I said, like we've been saying this, the line has been clearly drawn. The traditional GOP Republican is trying to distance themselves from the MAGA, especially because the primaries are about to come up next year. Once the primaries start, you think this something. Wait till them primaries start. All hell gonna break loose in terms of the Republican Party is gonna be within a civil war politically.
Civil war. That's right.
This ain't nothing now. Just wait. Just wait till we got all the candidates that's gonna be up for the Republican primary. Just wait.
But the Republican candidates generally are weak as hell. That's why Trump got through.
Well, we don't know who's all gonna run. Like right now, we got like maybe three. We got Trump, we got DeSantis, we got Nikki Haley.
Right, it's all weak because like DeSantis feels he's on like the clouds right now, right? For something that makes no sense to be proud of. He won the first time by a very small margin in Florida. It was super, super close. And then this time he just blew Charlie Crist out of the water. But why the hell did the Democrats put Charlie Crist in there to begin with? That was a failure from the get-go. So he won Florida by a bigger amount than normal. But Republicans always win Florida. It's been historically, that's been where Florida has been at. Now they've had some close things in the last few years, but ultimately Florida always really goes to the Republicans. So to be like, oh, I just won re-election and I beat Charlie Crist by a wide margin, that makes no sense. So he has this inflated ego right now. But when he gets on the national stage, because if you dissect DeSantis' record and his policies, then the backwards things that he do, yeah, he will not survive on a national stage. You know, remember, this is DeSantis, a guy that went out on a date with a woman, and then he said something. He said Thai food, but he said it as Thai, like your thigh, and he said it incorrectly on purpose to see if the girl would say something and try to correct him. If she did, he would walk out of the restaurant and never talk to her again. It was like just weird little things that he does like that just shows his like psychosis mentality. And I don't know if on a national stage when he gets all the dirt dug up on him, all his stuff coming out, and all the weird things that he's done. He's passed laws with people that have donated to his foundation, his candidacy. They've donated money to him, and as a result, you're starting to see a lot of the policies that show up that are more in favor of those companies. Like the insurance car insurance companies. So it's a big problem that he has. He's not. He's going to melt on the national stage.
I agree.
So with that being said, and you're gonna have to talk to Trevor about that because that's his champion. But in regards to
Uh-oh.
all the shit that DeSantis has done, and like I said, I'm still under the opinion that DeSantis is doing all of those. He's signing all of those pieces of legislation that's undermining black people in a
Yep.
response to the reparations push. I'm still up under that clause. So I'm not messing with DeSantis either way. If it came down to Trump and DeSantis, I'm voting Trump all day, every day.
But that was my
of
point.
The stuff that he's done in Florida.
Right, that was my point. DeSantis is the strongest candidate at the moment, and he's super weak. It's like a false sense of security that he has. It's not going to work out. And the other thing I don't understand, why are people able to become president, but when they're dealing with legal stuff or when they get facing jail time or if they're in jail? The guy from that Netflix show, that crazy guy, God, I can't remember the guy's name.
Oh, the Lion King.
Right. He filed for presidency. So in jail, he can file to run as president. Why are criminals able to run for president, but like people that have served their time, done everything, served their debt to society, and then they go up and they try to vote, then they get issues and they face jail time. And DeSantis pulled a stunt like that where he had people that were told that they could vote that came out of jail, and when they vote, I guess technically they weren't supposed to vote, and then they got arrested. So I don't understand, like, why can a criminal go to be president, and why can a president be above the law and be protected and not be jailed when they do a criminal act? These are stuff we need to talk about because that's kind of loony to me.
I mean, it's a loophole.
And the freaking Supreme Court, they allowed this whole Citizen United crap to happen, and now it seems like you have to be damn near rich to run for any sort of office of power, whether it be the Congress or the Senate or any local government. You have to have a boatload of money, and you don't have an equal fair shot, whether you're rich or not. So now we have a bunch of rich people setting the policies that are going to affect the regular average day person. So you already have no representation in the Congress. You have no representation in legislation. You have nobody to speak for you as an average worker. And now you have the rich guy who is setting all the rules. That's not in the best interest of the country. So
I agree with that partially, but I disagree with it partially because you can look at somebody like Stacey Abrams, who started off in the grassroots, and now she's a fucking millionaire. Based off of twice. Right. I
mean, that's fine.
She started off grassroots.
Right.
So
it worked out for her. It worked out for her.
Exactly. It worked out for her. And I don't disagree with that. But I do disagree with you can get position of power in the grassroots. It's possible. You just got to have the numbers to do it.
Right. And they made it exponentially much more difficult. And that's the problem I have. I think that I don't like the idea of seeing a bunch of rich ass people that claim government doesn't work, government isn't good, but they're running for a government job. And then they go in and they undermine government. And then they say, see, look at how incompetent government is as they're in government doing the incompetency. That's the problem that we've been dealing with. So there's a lot of things that need to be looked at. And for one, like, why is a criminal eligible to be president? And why, if a person has criminal activities in their past, why could they even be eligible to run? If I ran for a job, if I did a job right now, if I tried to get a job right now and my criminal past came up, I'm gonna have to have some explaining to do, and I'm probably not gonna get the job. But you can run for the highest job in the land, and that's not an issue. That makes no sense. If I'm sweeping the floor, it's an issue. But if I'm running the country, it's not.
Well, again, like I said, that's a loophole. So when you look at the penal system, and whether it be state, federal, local, whatever, you do know that you're not on the books. You're not considered convicted until you're released. You know that, right? So the loophole is while you're in jail. Notice a lot of things that you do in jail They don't go based off of any background. So like that's even when it comes to jobs. Legally, with state labor programs, you still have to run background on these inmates. Like it's legal. You have to do it. It's no like either or. You know what I mean? When you do penal backgrounds, the actual thing you're convicted of doesn't come up until you're released and the booking is processed all the way through. That's the loophole. So if I go to jail for a couple of months, I get out. Once I get booked as a convicted felon, misdemeanor, whatever, then it's processed on your criminal background report. It's not processed while you're in jail. So the loophole is a lot of shit that you can do. Now you got to get outside entities to help you with a lot of stuff. But a lot of stuff, technically, legally, you can still do while you're in the penal system that you can't do when you're processed out. If that makes sense.
I get what you're saying, MD. I just don't like the fact that it's
a loophole.
It's like that. I don't like that. I mean, there's all kinds of loopholes. There's the tax code. There's loopholes in the tax code. There's loopholes everywhere. And they're there for a purpose and on purpose. But I'm just saying that's some bizarre ass crap, man. You know, and you just see like the way society is and the way these laws are set up, how unjust it is to especially like poor people, Black, Latinos, even poor white people. It's just not in effect, and that's why people got so angry, and that's what galvanized that Trump run right there. But I think we need to assess like what's best. You know what? I'm back in the Democratic Party, but you know that doesn't mean I'm all in on everything. You know, I understand, but I understand the negative aspects here and there of what goes on. But when I look at those two parties, I see it's very clear. One is one way and the other is the other way. And what I think the strength of the Republican Party mainly is they just go all in their message and they go about it, whether it's true or not, they just go with conviction. Whereas the Democrats will be a little wishy-washy on stuff, and even when they have ample opportunity to attack, they'll just back away or they won't say nothing. So we have these two parties. We need 6 parties. We don't need 3. We need 6. We need a conservative party. We need a libertarian party. We need a liberal party. We need a progressive party, and a Democratic party. We need 6 of them, so that it's so like defined and specific that it represents the right people, and that the other parties will have to step their game up. When the Democrats lose, they just ignore what were the causes of the losses. When the Republicans lose, it's the same thing. There's no lessons learned. They double down on the ignorance, and we don't get anywhere better. So it's just more nonsense happening time after time. And that's a problem. Those things are problems.
I understand what you're saying, Mac, and you know everything is justifiable in what you're saying. What I'm telling you is this: the hell with any party. Vote for the policy that benefits you, whether it be Republican or Democrat, Libertarian, whatever, Independent. And sometimes it's the weighing of the options, right? So if especially in local government, everything is weighed upon you in local government. Not in national, not so much. You know what I mean? So when I look at national policy, I can only look at it from a certain lens, because it's all not specifically made for me, like local or state would be. So when I look at Republican policy versus Democratic policy on a federal level, I believe Republican policy benefits me more than the Democratic policy, whether how minuscule it is or not. You know what I mean? Illegal immigration is one of my top priorities on a federal level. The Republicans ain't with it. So that's a check for them. And right now, how it's going, the war in Ukraine, a lot of Republicans are standing down from that. That's another check. If it was up to the Democrats, hell, we would all be going over there and building brick by brick back to build. If it was up to them. So that's what I'm saying. From a national level, you have to view policy in a certain lens.
Right.
Now, we can argue all day when it comes to local and state. That's a whole entire different argument. Because, I mean, local and state, surprisingly enough, I vote a lot Democrat because of the things that's directly affecting me in my local area and in my state.
Right.
So you got to look at it from that lens. Blackson, you straight?
Oh, his mute. You got mute on.
Oh, my bad. No, I was listening to both of y'all, man. I mean, y'all both making good points, and I'm taking notes again. Like I said, you guys, and this is no knock to good, I gotta lie. Cat and MD can make those arguments because y'all stay here. Y'all live here. So y'all see it firsthand and y'all can get access to it like it ain't nothing. When you live in another country, things tend to be filtered. And I'm quoting something that Nature Mom has told me, and she's lived in 2 different countries. Certain things are filtered. And I believe, based on what Nature Mom told me about Poland and Qatar, I believe the same is for England. I think a lot of stuff, policies that we have over here is not getting over there to England. Now, when it comes to the tabloid and the TMC, oh yeah, let that through. Oh yeah, let that all fly through. But when it comes to specific policies, like I said, the oil policy, I don't think that reached England. I don't think that. I think certain things didn't reach good God a lot. I don't think he's gonna be handicapped in this debate. You know, and I'm counting on that. I'm betting on that. I'm counting on that. I would not challenge MD, and I would not challenge Venkat on certain things because they have the same access of information that I have. And I'm betting on that good God Allah don't have that information. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I figure, no doubt.
What do you guys think about that whole bank collapsing that just happened here? Seems like if banks have all this skewed in their favor, why are freaking banks keep failing all the goddamn time? And 2008 wasn't that long ago, and here we go again with another bank issue. What do you think about that?
Oh, you talking about Silicon Valley?
Yeah. SVB Bank, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we talked about that a couple of weeks ago. So,
okay.
When you look at a bank collapse is based off of the withdrawal, like the mass withdrawal of money. That's considered a bank collapse. So what ended up happening was a lot of these investments that they were making that were bad investments, people panicked and people withdrew their money, and that caused the collapse. That at no point in time, see, now this is where I got a libertarian view. At no point in time should the government, I don't give a damn how big, how small this financial institution is, at no point in time should there ever have been any type of save of any of these financial institutions. I don't give a damn about it. I go put my money. It's thousands upon thousands of financial institutions. If this would fail, look, another one can step up.
I think that they're just worried that the effects of the economy. But the thing is, if they're going to bail them out, shouldn't there be some rules attached to that? Shouldn't there be some regulation attached to that? I just don't understand that. Like, one of the first things Trump did was get rid of Barney Frank's regulations on the bank from the 2008 financial collapse. And those regulations were pretty light. They didn't really have the big bite that we were expecting. They were just really basic regulations. They got rid of that. And
well, you have to understand, like he was as being a Republican president, his cabinet was looking for him to do that based off of free enterprise. I mean, hell, that's the Republican Party at the end of it.
Yeah, and that stuff don't work, and we keep failing every time we do nonsense like that.
I mean, you say it doesn't work, but it's a benefit when it comes to constitutionality in the country, despite whether it works or not. I believe in free enterprise, but I
But we
believe with
don't
that
have that though. We don't really
I,
have that. It's all an illusion, right? Because, like, for instance, like you go to Target, right? You see the section that PlayStation and Xbox got. It's all bought and paid for. That's all bought and paid for. The store that I got, like, we only deal with Pepsi because Pepsi bought and paid for that. So no up and coming soda, no Coke, no nothing can be placed in our store. So if it's like this free market, free enterprise, all this free, if it was a wide open and free fair place that you just have the best product stand out, that would be free market. That would be free enterprise. But it's
well,
not.
um,
They're
well,
paying.
maybe you have a skewed idea of what free market and free enterprise is.
Okay, maybe I do.
Because I can argue
Yeah.
that free market and free enterprise is not based off of the seller, is based off of the buyer.
Okay.
That's the free market. So as a buyer, if I own a company, I'm on the hand of giving exclusivity to the best price. So that's your free market, free enterprise. Just like you said with Coke and Pepsi. If Pepsi give me the best number, that's who I'm rolling with.
Yeah.
That's the free market and free enterprise of it all. When it comes to the bank, when Trump got rid of those subsidies
Mhm.
within 2008 plan, it was because they were trying to get rid of, and like you said, you call it illusion. For in a certain aspect, I call it an illusion, but it's an illusion of getting rid of exclusivity or canceling out anything before the subsidies took place. That's
Mhm.
what Republicans do, right?
Mhm.
What I like, again, we have to like get out of this idea when it comes to free enterprise being about the selling of something. It ain't. It's about buying something. You know what I mean? And as the buyer, you have the right, or you have the free enterprise to give exclusivity to whatever market you want. That's the part. That's why it's called free enterprise. So I get what you're saying. Like I'm not like disagreeing totally. I get what you're saying, but you have to look at it from the buyer's perspective. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. Cool.
So that's where we at with it. Blackson, where you at?
Yeah, I'm right here. I'm right here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm right here, man. I'm just taking it all in. Like I said, I'm taking notes, man. I don't know when good got a lot's coming, but yeah, man, I'm ready, bro. You ain't gonna catch me off guard, bro. I'm writing down notes from the VinCat and MD, man. I'm just I'm taking it all in.
And that's what a lot of these people that try to get on capitalism, that's what they don't understand. Like like capitalism ain't for your black ass to be able to profit just off of any and everybody. It's up to the buyer to give you the opportunity to profit. That's the part of free market.
Yeah, but again, though, and that illusion thing that I was talking about, like you can walk down, you can walk down that cereal aisle, and it's a long ass aisle, and you see all these different flavors, and you see all these different types. It's like three brands or less the whole time you walk down that aisle.
Yeah, you got Post, you got Kellogg's, and other people.
Yeah,
General Mills,
yeah.
the
It
big
depends on
three
the
in cereal.
store. I mean, the other guys never have a chance, or sometimes don't even make it into the store. I'm just saying, I just wish that there was a way that, like, because we don't get the best product. Understand that it's advertising, right? So if things are completely played on TV and drummed into people's head, they feel like it's more alluring. It feels like it's more necessary to grab that item because it's been repeated so many times. You know,
So
like
you saying the hell with working on your brand and being able to garner that demand in the supply, right? That's basically what you just said.
I'm saying I want better products. There's a lot of lackluster products out there that are making it off brand name, brand recognition. Now, sometimes it fails or whatever, but there's better products that we can't access because they don't have the same. It's like WWE. They got all the capital. They've been in there for the longest time, and you get like these up and coming places. They're just a limit to where they can go. They can't really go nowhere. And if they're locking down the areas to place your product, you're super limited. Like even on Amazon, like if you're a vendor on Amazon, you know how many other vendors that are selling your item? You'll be the thousandth person selling like a shaving cream, and like how are you gonna get seen on the same level? You won't, because they've paid or they're bigger than the little guys, and they may actually have a better product. And the consumer doesn't necessarily get the best product out of this type of system.
But
And
whose fault is
I don't know. I mean, it's a double-edged sword everywhere. But
no, I'm saying you said the consumer doesn't always get the best product. Whose fault is that?
no comment.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but it's just things like that I think about, like because uh, like they had I was watching this documentary years ago, and they were talking about like selling the kids, and it was like the early '80s, like maybe '83, '84, and Congress was debating on a bill that was being pushed by like the breakfast cereal people, and they were just of course obviously they bought and paid politicians, and they're pushing it to pass this bill that would make it legal to advertise on TV with colorful characters and things to allure the kids to want to buy it. And there was a group of parents and people, small grassroots, and they were trying to stop it. Obviously, they could not match up with their money and power, and ultimately the bill passed. And then they looked at, well, since that bill passed, and you're a little kid and you watch and you see a little pink bunny on the TV just like saying, "Hey, these cereals great," or this highly sugared processed item is great. You should eat it. And then kids are telling their parents to buy this, buy that. And you look at the obesity issues, and you look at all the different things. You look at look at McDonald's and look at Burger King, and there's always like bright colors and just the tactics
Right.
that are used. And it just makes me wonder, like, if we change some of these policies and kind of like level the playing field so that the best products can get through, because it bothers the hell out of me. Like Blackson is vegan. I used to be vegan at one point in my life. I don't understand why people hating on vegans. I just don't get it. But I just don't like the lack of anything that you can get that's healthy for you, and the amount of things that are bad, from fast food to sugar, candy bars, all this stuff. It's like there's like everything is gonna blow up your body every time you eat it. There's like nothing that you could passively eat on the go, make it simple. I mean, there are people that are trying to make that, but it's still not like accessible as it should. If you're going to have bad stuff, there should be an equal amount of good stuff so that you can have a real choice. But the illusion of choice just bothers me.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, but again, free market, baby. Like it's people on the street selling shit. Now, whether it's advertised properly or not, that part I can empathize with. You know what I mean? Because like as a person that used to like sell shit, I get it. But with the demand of your supply when it comes to business, that's where you work. That's where capitalism comes in. That's where interest and improvisation with your product. That's where all that comes into play, right? It's a laundry list of people that started from nothing. You know what I mean? And made empires. I mean, I remember when the whole, you remember Spanx, Blackson, when the whole Spanx shit happened.
Yeah.
Spanx, she was selling them shits out the back of her car. And now, like, she's one of the richest people in America.
You're talking about the clothes?
Yeah.
Yeah. We sell in one of my stores.
Like fucking Talenti, the ice cream. I remember when Talenti was a small little company. When I was an electrician, we was working in their building. And now, like, everybody talking about Talenti. So it's possible. What I'm telling you is, you gotta. It ain't up to the government to have the wherewithal in order for you to sell shit. It don't work that way. You know what I mean? You could do it on a small level, or you could do it on a major level. High risk, high reward capital.
That's right.
All the time.
MD break. Oh, yeah.
Oh well, give me a second. Give me a second.
Oh no, you good. You good. Okay. I think you got another phone call. Yeah, man. Shit. Big Cat, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay. I think you got another call. Okay. Yeah.
I'm gonna get ready to get up.
All right. Yeah, man. Both y'all making good points. But like I said, Solar talking about I'm scared to jump in. Again, Solar, I know you got a lot watching. You know what I'm saying? I know you want to take notes and save your boy. You don't want him to get spanked all the way from England. So, yeah, I'm not going to come on. It's still strategic. And we never know. Big Cat may want to throw his hat in the rink and join the league. So, hey, it's still strategy. It's still strategy at the end of the day. Yeah, I'm not going to, But, hey, shout out to Solar. But, yeah, I'm not going to give away. I'm not going to do that. To get caught up in the conversation and just give away everything. Shit, no. And remember, me and MD don't agree 100% on everything on politics. So yeah, I'm just very cautious. I'm taking notes and I'm listening. Just like there's people in the clouds not revealing who they are. I see you, Blue. I see you, Akasha. I know y'all taking notes. I see you, Yanga. I know everybody's taking notes right now. You know what I'm saying? So hey, it's still strategy. But like I said, I appreciate Ben Cat's conversation. I appreciate MD's conversation, and man, they bringing it this morning. Both these brothers made some very good points, and like I say, I got things that are tucked in because my opponent is not MD, and it's not Ben Cat. It's Good God Allah. So hey, it is what it is. So I think Solar realized now. Good God Allah bit off more than he could chew because Black Sun's not going with the TMZ angle. No, I'm going with policy. So that means Good God Allah got to work hard now. Because I'm going to deflect all that coolery that Trump does. I'm zeroed in on policy only. So
when is the debate going to take place?
Well, see, that's the thing. Good God Allah hasn't done his house session yet, Ben Cat. So officially, he's not even in the league officially yet. Not yet. Technically, based on this Sunday at 7, MD's going to be in the league officially before Good God Allah is in the league. So that means, based on the house session on Sunday, that means after he passes the house session, he could set up a debate right then and there. In fact, MD has the option to set up 3 debates right then and there, and that's why that, like you said, his presentation is so important. If he comes with that Trev presentation, you're going to have debaters waiting to debate MD, as opposed to reparations. We can all agree on reparations.
If I present this Trump thing, they're gonna be nipping at the heels. I know it.
Yeah. They're going to be ready to say no.
Yeah, that's debate.
Right. In fact, I'm going to tell you this. When MD, I'm not going to say if MD, when MD presents Trump in a good light, he going to have his 3 debates. You gonna have his 3 debates. I guarantee that. They gonna look because they gonna look at MD as Trump. They gonna look at MD as Trump at that point, and they gonna want to debate him. They not gonna even see
But
themselves.
that'll be today's demise though, because I ain't. You know what I'm
Absolutely,
saying?
absolutely right. But you can't rationalize with them like that, MD. They gonna see you as Trump. They gonna see you as a MAGA Republican. They're not gonna hear nothing else like that. They're not gonna hear nothing else, and you gonna have your 3 debates just based on that concept right there alone. So yeah, it's gonna be, and I think that's a good move. I think because, like I said, I even thought about it. I said, damn, MD coming in with a presentation on reparations, ain't nobody gonna want to see you on the reparations. But you talk about Trump, shit, it's like doing the red flag in front of the bull. Shit. They're gonna lose their damn mind, you damn defending Trump. That's all they're gonna hear, you defending Trump. They're gonna lose their damn mind, MD.
Well, yeah. So yeah, like I said, I'll take it. You know what I mean? I don't know how many times I done said like on these panels that I'm not a MAGA Republican, but hey, if that's what you want to make me out to be, fuck it. Let's go. You know what I'm
saying? Like I said, that's all they hear, MD. If you say something good about Trump, oh, he's a MAGA. That's all they hear. Even Yanga. Yanga's my boy. That's all he hear. Like he didn't know the difference between a MAGA and a rhino. He didn't know the difference until you broke it down to him. I said, damn.
Republican in name only.
Yeah. Yanga didn't know the difference. He lumped it all. He lumped it all together. He said, how am I supposed to convince somebody of Republicans? And we're like, me and MD were talking about the Republicans going against Trump. The rhinos going against Trump, and it went right over Yanga's head. So, hey, it is what it is. It went right over his head. Did it not, MD?
Yeah.
Right,
and like I said, that's why I consider, and like I said, that's my dude. But I don't consider him, even when it comes to when we were talking about right wing and left wing. Yeah, the left wing deal with more social policy, but not in the sense that Yanga wants Yanga want anarchy.
Right.
And I'll always consider people like Yanga, Blue, and them people anarchy. So you're gonna have to take my hand and walk me down the street and make me understand how anarchism is gonna sustain itself within the United States, or you're gonna have to make me understand how disassociating from yourself from government here is gonna benefit you anywhere else without implementing that same type of government in another place. I guarantee you can't do it. I guarantee it. I don't care how hard you try. I don't care how hard you say down with the government. If your ass was blew up and blown 3,000 miles away and landed on an island with a whole bunch of other people, you will find yourself instituting some form of government based off the United States. I guarantee it.
Facts. Or the other option is Lord of the Flies. They could just do Lord of the Flies, but I don't think that's going to turn out too. I don't think that's going to turn out too well.
So yeah. So like I said, with people like Yanga and Blue, I can start off with Trump. Trump will be the cheese on the rat trap. But then when I get your ass, I'm gonna hit y'all upside the head with
not
government.
The cheese, MD, not the cheese.
Yeah, it'll be the cheese in the rat trap. And then once I get you, then I'm gonna just hit you about the head and the shoulders with government, because I know that you don't rock with government.
Yeah, they both said it. Yeah.
So I'm gonna get you there.
Yeah, Blue has said that. Yanga has said that. Who else? Yeah. They both. Yeah, Blue and Yanga both have said that. Yeah, they're very clear on that, man. Very clear on that. Luckily I ain't never heard Scheme say that, man. So shout out to Scheme. Luckily I ain't never heard Holly say that. Shout out to Holly. Shout out to Holly and Scheme. I ain't never heard them say that. Mad Max Land. But yeah, Blue Lex, Yanga, yeah, they all for Mad Max land, bro. They all for the goddamn Lord Humongous, the Ayatollah Rock and Roller. Yeah, they all for that.
Yeah, but yeah, so that's where we at with it. Like I said, I ain't got no problem. I ain't got no problem taking a stand on Trump. But like I said again, I can implement talking about Trump and bring it to somewhere else. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
it's gonna be yeah, it's gonna be smooth. Oh, you know I'm gonna be taking notes. I'm gonna be taking notes, MD. You know I'm gonna be taking notes because I want to see how smooth you do that too, man. You know, but like you said, Pete, you do it so smooth, people still trying to put you in a box. Shout out to Angel, shout out to Soda. They're still trying to put you in that damn mega box. But you know, I said straight up, yeah, I'm definitely a supporter. You know what I'm saying? But again,
Yeah.
I like his policies
That's why
better.
I was
I
confused
also,
when Angel said it. I'm like, where
right.
did she get that I was MAGA? Like, where that come from? You know what I'm saying?
Goodbye
I said, okay.
association, I get.
Yeah. I said, okay, all right, cool. And like I said, that was in Yanga when we was on Yanga channel. That's what she said.
Right.
I'm like, no,
Okay.
I'm not MAGA. You know what I mean? And then now here comes Solar today. I'm like, okay, you know what? Y'all done said it twice now. You know what? Fuck it, let's do it. You know what I mean?
Right, right.
Let's do it.
Oh man. Oh, I can't wait to that house session, y'all. Hey, Sunday at 7, MD's house session on SVDL, man. Y'all don't want to miss it. Boy, MD gonna ruffle some feathers. I didn't see that now. You gonna have your 3 debates. You gonna have your 3 debates, MD.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
gonna have your 3
I
debates,
hope
bro.
I hope I can get them in time. Like, and even if I don't, I'm still cool with that. Like like I said, I know Yanga said, if need be, like he'll take an extra debate. That's cool.
Yeah,
Like I said, even if I don't get them in time, I'll still be good with the experience, so I can run it into next season. However it
right.
go, you know what I mean?
That's right.
Ultimately it'll be all up to Soul and Angel how they want to do it. But yeah, man, like yeah, I ain't got no problem with that. I ain't got no
Right,
problem with that
right,
at all.
right,
As long as I get my debate with my targets, I'm fine.
right. Absolutely, absolutely. Like I said, yeah, I think you'll get them, and I think you're gonna put on a good show, bro. I think, yeah, I definitely expect, you know, expectations are definitely high, man. And like I said, man, maybe, like I said, I know, Van Cat, I know you're busy and everything, but you be putting together those fire intros and those fire. It's no difference in debating, man. It's no difference. In fact, I've done video editing. Well, you know what? Let me just, maybe we'll see goddamn Vincat one day, man. I think, he has potential, man. He could have great points. Maybe we'll see Vincat in that ring one day. You know, just saying.
Yeah, I can see it now. Vancat, the Democratic Shield in the league. I can see it now.
Right, right.
But nah, let me
See
say
it
on the
too.
record though, while we on live, man, I appreciate everything you did, Vancat. Like I said, ain't no ill will toward nothing. Like Wrestling Wednesdays, I always look forward to Wednesday. You got shit like that's life, bro. Like I ain't tripping off of nothing. Like it's all good. It just took me aback. So I just wanted the public to say I appreciate everything you did for Wrestling Wednesday. The shit was on point.
Yeah, it was, man. Yeah, hey, man, that was, that's, hey, Vincat, man, let me tell you, you got a talent, brother. You definitely have a talent, man. And like I said, I wish YouTube would stop fucking with well, let me just say this, man. A good talent to have, man. I hate that YouTube damn messed with the videos that did upload, man. I had to kind of finagle and I hated this most of all, man, Cap. I hated you had to do all that hard work, and then I had to go back and edit it, make it playable for YouTube because of some copyright issue, man. I hated that shit, but that's YouTube. It is what it is, bro.
Yeah,
You know,
appreciate both of you guys.
yeah, man.
I appreciate the time here. I'll be around. I'll be around here and there. You'll see. You'll see me.
Okay, okay.
No problem. No problem.
All right.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna head out now. I gotta get ready for work. So
Okay.
peace
All
out.
right. All right. Peace, man.
All right.
Peace, Cat. All right. Well, there you have it, y'all. There you have it, man. MD, got any closing words, man? Shit. Hey, tonight we got wrestling abroad. I mean, the arena abroad, y'all. Shit.
Yeah. Arena abroad tonight. I should be. I should broke down. I'm in this ragged ass loaner truck right now.
Oh, I know how that is, bro. Yeah, I know
So
how that is.
yeah, I'm trying to hurry up, man, and get this unloaded, man, so I can head back and oh, I don't know if I'm picking up today or, well, yeah, I am gonna pick it up today, but hopefully I can do all of that before like we get started at 6:30. But
Okay.
yeah, interesting topic, man. Since we didn't have the arena this week, I gotta like merge everything together, but
Okay, that's right. Hell yeah, I'm with it. I'm with it,
have some,
man. I'm out there.
we're gonna have some
Oh, you
articles
breaking
and
up?
I'm still yeah, I'm in the
Oh yeah,
mountain.
no, you good. You good. Yeah, you good. You good. You good. Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna bring some articles and we're gonna speak on that. We're gonna try to dive more deeper into this Audrey Hale situation in Nashville shooter.
That's right. Yeah, yeah. Kofi has some questions for you too about that. So hopefully he could join us tonight, man. Shout out to King Kofi. Uh-oh. All right, y'all. I think we done lost. We done lost MT. He in the mountains, man. He in the mountains.
You hear me now?
I think we can. Yeah, you in and out. You in and out, MD. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. All right, y'all. I don't know if MD can hear me, but MD, man, I think he's deep in the mountains now. I think he's deep in the mountains, man. I know how it is. All right, MD, I'm gonna close out the show, man. If you can hear me, man, you might look back. This says, man, hey, man, we've been on for 2 hours now. Hey, shout out to MD. Shout out to Gynocracy. Shout out to Abdul in the chat. We got some new faces. Shout out to Solar. Shout out to Angel. Shout out to Fabio. Even though you didn't show up, Fabio, man. Shout out to you, Fabio. Shout out to Latif. Shout out to E-Bizzle. E-Bizzle in the house. Shout out to Juju. And yeah, with that being, Poetic Empress representing that UK. Shout out. Oh man, the ladies are representing Dencat, E-Bizzle. Again, GTO, Yosef Earnings. Okay, shout out to you, man. All right, y'all. With that being said, we got a show tonight, Arena Abroad. We're combining both shows together. And yeah, we'll see y'all tonight. Hopefully, Kofi will join us. And with that being said, we out, y'all. Peace. And we out.